I'm gonna ask you a personal question.
Oh no.
Do you air dry or blow dry your hair?
Ooh, more often than not I air dry because I'm lazy.
Same. Well, you have that naturally curly, wavy hair.
Hard to deal with.
That we just can't
We
figure
love.
out. We love. It's gorge. But a lot of people deal with that. So I'm not an expert in this. Are you? I don't think you're an expert in blow
Nope,
drying.
last time I checked.
That's right. But you could be doing some things with your hair when it comes to blow drying or letting it air dry that's wrong. It could be doing more damage.
Oh.
It could even be causing mold and mildew.
No.
I know you don't want to hear it. I know, so we're gonna let our friends at Rehoboth Beauty Boutique explain. They have all the yeses and nos when it comes to blow drying your hair. Check this out.
Hold on, before you even turn on your blow dryer, you need
a good product. You want a good foundation product, a styling cream, an oil, anything to really help with that foundation for the blow dry. You want a good start for that.
Not all hair is the same. The hair type and the hair texture makes a big difference.
When you have curly hair, I would advise you not to start blow drying right away. I would let your products develop a cast on your hair first so that you're not displacing all that frizz and making it worse. If you have fine hair, I would say that you'll want to get your root lift product on and blow dry right away to get that lift put in there, because you have to force a lift into fine hair and use a support product to keep it there. And when your hair is wet, it's more workable to be able to get it to do what you want it to do.
We've all been guilty of it, going to bed with wet hair, but it's not always a bad thing.
If you think it stays wet too long, that's the only reason you should not go to bed with wet hair. I also go to bed with wet hair, but I typically will schedule it to where I wash my hair about 6 or 7 so that it's about 80% dry when I go to bed, so that it's not sopping wet the whole night, because the more you're laying still, you're not going to get that airflow in there and it'll stay wet even longer, which again is not good for your hair. So one thing you shouldn't do is pull your hair back wet, because that will encourage mold and mildew to grow in your hair, and that is not healthy. Also, keeping it wet for that long will dry out your hair, because when your hair is wet for too long, it actually has the opposite effect and it's drying. It's like when you're swimming in a pool for a long time, your skin dries out. Same with hair. You can't let it stay wet for too long.
The same way not all hair is the same, not all blow dryers are the same. A recently popular pick is this blow dry brush.
I do recommend these. Again, you want to dry your hair about 80% first, get the moisture out, because you don't want any of the heat to burn your hair, damage your hair. These are really good for people with thick hair, people with textured hair. It'll get it nice and smooth, get you some volume. You want to blow dry your hair upwards to get the volume with this, and you can get really close to the roots. So
What tools and products that you use are always going to depend upon your hair texture, type, and desired look. So like curly haired people, I think less is more. The less you do to it, the better. So keep it nice and clean, wash it a couple times a week, put some curl cream, leave-in conditioner, lightweight gel in there to help support your curls. If you want a more polished look on your hair, then I recommend getting some of the moisture out before you start working it with a brush and blow dryer, because that'll reduce the amount of stress that you put on your hair. And also I recommend using a protective product, like a heat styling product, some type of leave-in conditioner to replace the fact that you washed it and stripped out some of the good things in there, and just using good products altogether. I really feel strongly about making sure the client is informed on how to keep their style for every day, because they represent you walking around in the world. If they don't look good, then you don't look good. So I make sure that my clients know exactly what they need to do to recreate that look at home. And I also try to be very mindful of not giving someone too much homework. Like, I don't want to give someone a style that they're going to have to put a lot of effort into it. My goal is to figure out what to do with your natural texture and how to make that look its best, so that you're not having to force it into another style that we're just enhancing what you already have.
And don't forget, if you're getting a new haircut with them, or really if you just have any questions, consultations at Rehoboth Beauty Boutique are free.
Yes, I need to go back there and get my bangs trimmed.
Same, yeah. Jonava said, Paige, you're due. I'm like, I know. So we'll be going back there.
Yes, we will.
Pretty soon. So don't forget, they are in Rehoboth Beach. They're on Rehoboth Avenue, free parking, all that good stuff. So
all that good
can't
stuff.
hurt to stop in.